Hi there. Appreciate you checking out this video. Hopefully this will be of some help to you. Just if you got a Stafix M12 like this one. This is a 120 volt version of it. It was sold over here in the States back in the day. They don't make this model anymore, but there's a handful of them still floating around out there. This is a pretty stout unit. It's 12 output joules, so it's probably like 18 stored, I would say, somewhere in that range. So it's got a nice, nice stout pop to it. It's not the biggest one out there when this one was made, or even currently what's made out there now. There's a few bigger ones than this one, but this has got a full power and a half power setting. It's got a row of lights that flash on here. I think the bottom few are red and the rest of them are green. That's kind of your fence performance, so how high up it's going to go tells you how good your fence is doing. I think the last one or two lights don't flash. They're part of like an error code type of situation, I believe. But before we get testing on this, I want to cut a piece of wire that's long enough to go from the hot terminal to the ground terminal, so that way I can do my little spark test deal, because I don't think I have any screwdrivers long enough to go from there to there at an angle. So we'll just use a piece of wire. Alright, well, let's power this thing on, and I'll show you what it does now that it's going again. So if you look, okay, the last two lights there do not flash. Those are part of an error code thing. So just, the last two or three are red, or it looks like 4 are red, and there's about 5 green ones. So depending on your load on your fence, it'll tell you, what is going on with the unit. If the lights are going all the way up to the top green like it's doing on this one, then okay, things should be working fine. If it's only going down to like here or down into here and it's clicking along like it is, but it's going real low, then you typically, if it's hooked up to the fence and ground, you've got a problem with the fence dogging the unit down. Now with this being a pretty good size unit, it'd take a pretty good shorts on the fence to really drag a unit this size down. So if it's dragging out pretty far, then you've got something going on. It's pretty major. But we'll hook up our unit here and we'll go across. Looks like we're getting, based on this analog tester, looks like it's just about 8,000 volts almost. And that's just with this tester. It could be a little higher with a better quality tester, but that's what I got handy with me right now. All right, so I'm going to take that piece of wire and I want to touch the ground and get close to the full power. Let's see what kind of pop this thing gives. Pretty hot. So let me I wasn't expecting that. So geez, man, that thing's hot. Do it again, maybe it won't make me startle as much now that I'm expecting it to be as big as it is. So here we go. Oh god, it makes me nervous. God, man, it just doesn't do it justice. It lights up the whole darn screen, but man, if I could just, let me pause this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn all the lights in the shop off, and then we'll do it in the dark and see what happens. Alright, now I got one light that always stays on, so that way there's a little bit of light in here if I come in here in the middle of the night or whatever, or early in the morning when there's not much light going on, or late at night. Alright, now let's see what it does now. Come on, get on there. I guess if you notice, when I was doing that shock and that arcing deal, it was only going down. It was only going up to the higher red area, because I was, that is a load. I mean, you're shorting it across ground and fence pretty much. So that's a kind of a real bad worst case. If I dead short it, it'll probably go to just one single light. So we'll just, and no lights at all. And it goes right back. So, but well, anyway, this is the quick testing video of a Stafix M12 unit. Hopefully, if you got one of these laying around still, we'd be happy to take a look at it for you. We work on, Stafix, Speedrite, Gallagher, Parmax, Zariba, I don't know, you name it, we work on it. The old Bulldozer Super International models back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, we work on those as well. But if it's 75 years old or newer, we'll work on it. We give you a free quote, 18-month warranty and everything that we do, lightning damage included. But we appreciate you checking us out. If you would like to follow us on Facebook, you can follow us there. You go to Facebook and do a search for Fencer Fixer. You can go to our website, which is fencerfixer.com, and that's F as in Frank on both Fencer and Fixer. But you can leave us a comment down below, subscribe to our channel if you'd like, and hit the thumbs up if you'd like. Hit the little description tab, a thing will pop down. You can find a link that you can click on or copy and paste into your browser that will take you to our website or Facebook page, and our email address is on there as well. But we appreciate taking a look at this video, and we're just here to try to help you save monies on doing some, from buying a new one. But if you buy a new one, that's right, quite all right to do, especially if you're in a bind. But if you like to get your old one fixed for a good spare rainy day kind of situation, we'd be happy to work on something for you. Because man, you never know with electric fence what's going to happen to a unit. You could have one that's hasn't missed a beat for 25 years, and then a big storm comes through or whatever, and the thing quits on you, and you got 50 head of cattle or 10 head of cattle, or you got a bunch of fruit trees or a big old garden that you're trying to protect from the deer or whatever, and then you've got to keep those animals in or out of an area. Sometimes you've got to, it comes down to it. If you can buy some time and get yourself something to get by with and get your unit going again, that might be one thing to do. Or you're like, man, I can't go get a cheap small one or whatever. I need a big one, or good quality branded one. Get a good one, keep yourself going, and then send this one, one of these things to us for repair. That's what we try to do. But anyways, we hope you enjoyed this video and got to see this thing scare the tar out of me with the thing as loud as it was. Let me do that one more time, just for old time's sake. Yeah. You gotta like those bigger units, man. Those things really hit hard and heavy. Let me turn this light on real quick over the bench. It's hard to tell, but man, the tips of this wire are black because it's been it doesn't really want to, oh, there it goes, focus, but you can see the tips of those wires there are black from getting arc. Looking at the at the top of the terminals there on that red one is black, is got arc too. Let's see what the half power does. The half power is about as strong as the full power one is. But anyways, just get a hold of us, like us, subscribe to us, whatever. That's what we're here for. And until we put out another video or whatever, we'll talk to you later on. That's cool.